In our health alert tonight, as we've been telling you, the hottest weekend of the year arrives tomorrow.
And we all need to take extra precautions on sweltering days, but we have a special warning for parents tonight. Over the past 10 years, 742 U.S. children have died of heat stroke inside cars. And of course, with the warmer weather heating things up, the dangers of leaving children in cars can become deadly within minutes.
Our chief health editor, Dr. Nandi, joins us now with some life-saving tips to help you avoid this tragedy. So, Dr. Nandi, how quickly can a car become way too hot?
Glenda, in these kinds of temperatures, especially what's going to happen this weekend, your car can become basically a greenhouse. And listen, within 10 minutes, the temperature can rise 20 degrees. And then roughly 37 kids die every year. And half of those are for parents who've really just forgotten that their kids are there. And you've got to be really vigilant about watching your kids. I had a family friend, had a 4-year-old that they just said, they're out doing something. And they noticed the house was really quiet. And then she went to look for the child and found out the child was actually in the back seat of the car and locked themselves in. Luckily, the child was okay, but this just tells you how quickly something can really go bad with a child.
Tell us, how does the heat affect a child? Like, what happens in the car, and what about if the windows are cracked?
And here's the thing, we think that if I open the windows, it'll make a difference, or if I'm in the shade, it'll make a difference, or if it's a cloudy day. None of that makes a difference. And I'll show you in my car, I've just been here a few minutes, and we're up to, let's see if I can show you, over almost 100 degrees. And if I crack that window open, we're talking about it's not going to make a big difference. And kids, their bodies will actually heat up 3 to 5 times faster than adults. And what happens is that when that occurs, what'll happen is that they can actually lose consciousness. Their brain can take effect of the heat, and then they become sluggish, and they can even die. So really have to be careful. Lots of fancy sensors in the car, right? But I'd like you to be mindful and say, listen, I want to watch our kids and make sure that they're not in the car. No amount of time is safe for kids to be in the car. So when you have these temperatures, all the parents like me have to be really careful and do the right thing and just make sure your kids are not in these heated greenhouses called our cars.
Yeah, so very important. Doctor, appreciate the advice, the tips, as always in this case, potentially life-saving.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Nandi. And if you have a question or a health concern for the good doctor, email him, drnandi@WXYZ.com, or send it to us on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll get it right to him.